Okay, I thought I'd do a quick video on replacing the boot latch on a 2005 Prius. So you can see the car is red and the boot latch is black. I've already replaced it, so I'll just run you through quickly what I've done to replace it. I haven't put the badge back on, I don't think I will. This is the replacement part I got from eBay. Actually no, Amazon. And it's just lift tailgate, 2004-2009 Toyota Prius. They come in different colours. I got black because they didn't have red, or the red ones I found were $100 more. I think this was about $100. So they just ship it. It came in a couple days. And it's just pretty much the black thing there. This is the old boot latch or handle. Quite often over the years, like this one's nearly 15 years old, this Prius, these plastic parts crack. I don't know where they go, here somewhere. They crack and break off. So we just ordered a new piece of this part. It didn't come with the badge. It did come with the bolts, but it didn't come with the screws. So you want to save those screws. I think these are 5mm threads, so you could go to the hardware store and buy them. I'll find out exactly what they are. Now, like I said, they come with, the part came with the bolts. Sorry, the part came with the bolts, but not the nut. So that's an M5, it goes on perfectly. But yeah, try not to lose the ones that come with the back of the car, but if you've lost them, these ones will do, 5mm. The first step you want to do, this is inside the tailgate, you want to take this off. It's not held on with anything, you can just pull it down. It will crack a bit, so be careful. You can just rip it off like this. A bit hard with one hand, but you can see that. There it goes, it comes off. And that's it there, just taken off. They're just plastic clips. They're not hard to, it's not hard to pull off. There may have been a few that I had that I've lost over the years, but it still holds on okay. And there's the inside of the tailgate with it taken off. Now the first thing you want to do is, this car doesn't have the camera, but it does have the latch for the boot. So you just unplug this. There's just a little clip there somewhere. And you can just unclip it and it comes out. So unclip that. When you, depending on the state of your boot latch, there are 4 screws up in here. There's one there. There's one in there. There's one in there. And there's one there. So don't drop anything down here because they fall all the way down into here and then they're really hard to get out. So depending on your boot latch, mine was completely broken off. So this part wasn't hard. It came off. Then from the inside, thread that black cable out through that hole. Be careful, but if you pull it out and wiggle it gently, it'll come. It's a bit hard to see. The tailgate lights, the number plate lights are there, they stay attached, but this handle comes out. That's that cable that runs through there. Once you've got it out, there's 2 screws on either side of this button that you press. They come out and you can pop that out and wiggle it out. You have to pull the whole cable out. I tried to go in, I'll show you on the other one. It's a bit easier to see. So I tried to go through there so I didn't have to pull that black cable out, but it doesn't fit. You have to come this way to come out. Once you removed it, put the handle onto the new piece, thread the wire back through. There's some clips. There's one, and it just comes out. It just comes out through that hole there. You just plug it back in, put your 4 screws in. Mine took a little bit of lining up to do, but you could do it. And there's also 2 plastic clips that pop in. One is there and one is up in there. There are those clips just there and there. One thing to be careful of is when you're putting it on, there's a rubber seal that runs along here. You want to make sure that runs, the new handle goes under there. Mine got a bit stuck and I had to get a bit of plastic and just run it along there and it popped out. It wasn't too hard, but just be careful of that. So once you put it in, tighten it up. They're 10 mil. They're just a 10 mil socket. They didn't quite go in all the way, so I just had to back it off slightly. They didn't quite go on all the way, but I backed it off and slightly, and they could still get enough grip to tighten it up. Run your cable through, clip it in. So to test your handle, once it's plugged in, even with the car powered off, you'll still hear the latch trying to open. And once you've done that, just take your black plastic cover, put it back into position the right way around. That's not the right way. Just put it back into position, push it back on, make sure it's all clipped in nicely, run your hand around the edge, make sure there's no bits missing. See, it doesn't quite fit properly there, but that's okay. Close the boot. Job done. So now you can open it without the handle falling off. One thing I did notice, these struts get a bit weak after a while. This one and this one here. So that's why a handle broke, because it was having too much weight lifting up this massive tailgate once these weren't doing the lifting, and they got that weak that the tailgate couldn't lift itself up. It kept falling down. Okay, and that's it. I don't know how to take that badge off. I think it's glued on, but it doesn't matter. Okay, thanks everyone. Bye.